Hello everyone and welcome to episode 1 of Stretch. It's a 30-minute class that works on your flexibility, your mobility, helps you to move better, free your range of movement and to also help deal with stress and anxiety. Hope you all enjoy. We'll just get started. Okay, so the first part of the class we work on warming up the muscles and working on mobility, so then we can stretch afterwards. So first exercise is neck circles. To mobilise your neck, unstiffen your traps. So we're going to do 5 rotations one way and then 5 rotations the other way. Okay, and then rotate the opposite way. Let's feel a few clicks and crunches as you take it round. Just take it round gently, don't jerk your neck. Okay, next exercise is shoulder rolls. So arms straight, you're going to roll your shoulders up and back behind you. So just going to unstiffen your neck and your traps and to help lubricate your shoulder joint. We do 8 rolls backwards and 8 rolls forwards. Okay, and then go the opposite direction. Don't worry if it feels really stiff and you don't get much range of motion. That's the whole point of the class. The more you do it, the more you'll improve. So doing it regularly once or more a week, you'll see improvements. Okay, so next we do arm circles to lubricate your shoulders. So arms straight, take your ears, arms straight past your ears, close to your head as you can. Don't worry if your shoulders are restricted. If they are restricted, just take them slightly further away from your body as you circle them around. So we're going to do 10 circles backwards and then 10 forwards. Keep nice and tall, breathe freely. Okay, and then we'll go the opposite direction. So arms forwards, as close to your head as you can, but as I say, if your shoulders are stiff, then take it to the side of your body. Okay, so next exercise requires a bit of coordination. We're going to go alternate arm circles. So you can either start in the middle and then go opposite directions. Or what some people find easier is to go one way, so get one going backwards and then get the other arm going forwards. So we're going to do 8 of these and then we'll swap arms. So just remember which shoulder is going forwards and which shoulder is going backwards, and then we'll reverse the pattern. So it's good for opening up your chest and warming up your shoulders, and also works on your coordination, tests your brain. Okay, so next we're going to warm up our back. So we're going to bend at the knee, pinch at the hip, and then do a row followed by a fly. So row, elbows bent, fly, arms straight, fly up to shoulder height, row up to your armpits, and we'll do 10 of these. So warming up your back, your traps, your lats and your rhomboids, the posterior deltoids as well, back of the shoulder, and then stop there. Okay, so we're going to move on to the rotator cuff and the back of the shoulder. So arms up, straight up, shoulder height, thumbs up, thumbs down. And just going to go thumbs up, thumbs down. Try and keep them at shoulder height. We'll do 8 of these. Okay, and then stop there. Okay, so we're going to move on to the legs as well now. So we're going to do a squat and arm circle. So squat down, swing your arms down and across each other. try and sit back into it. Get your bum down nice and low, but just squat down as far as you feel comfortable. Just trying to warm up the legs a bit now, the quads and the glutes. And stop there. Okay, next we're going to do squat and reach. So you're going to squat down, touch the floor, reach up to the side. Squat down, touch the floor, reach up to the side. Alternating sides. So now we're getting a stretch through the abdominals as we reach up, through our lats as well along the side. And again, still warming up our legs. And stop there. So warming up the hamstrings. We're going to have the back leg bent and the front leg straight, and then we're just going to scoot down towards the ground. We want the heel up and the toe pointing upwards as we scoot down towards the ground. This leg should be straight, back leg should be bent. You can alternate sides, or you can just do one side at a time. But we want 6 reps on each side, or a total of 12 reps. Okay, next we're going to do some standing hip openers. So you're going to stand on one leg, bring your knee up, and then take it to the side. Try and keep the torso facing forwards, just turn the hip out. You can hold on to the wall or a pole or whatever you have available to help with your balance. We're just trying to open up our hips, get a stretch through our adductors as we take the knee to the side. Okay, and then we'll swap legs. Do 4 more on this side. Okay, then we're going to do a side lunge. So feet wide and turned down. And we're just going to side lunge one side to the other on the spot. So one leg should be bent whilst the other leg is straight. Trying to keep your hips parallel, so facing forwards. And we'll do 12 reps. Okay, and then stop there. We're now just going to straighten one foot and one foot pointing out. We're going to side lunge down on this side on the foot that's pointing outwards, and we're going to twist our body around to try and open up and free our spine. So side lunge, twist inwards. Now we're just going to repeat this on one side before we do the other side. So we do 10 on each side. Try and keep your shoulders relatively loose. Okay, then we'll straighten that foot, turn the other one out, and then twist inwards as we side lunge down. So swapping sides now. Just warming up the inner thigh, our adductors, quads, hamstrings and glutes, as we also get that spinal rotation to help free up our back. Okay, and then we'll come back up. Next, if you take a deep breath in and then breathe out as you come down, legs nice and straight, and walk your hands from one heel to the other. So we're getting a stretch through the hamstrings as we also open up our lower back. And if you can't touch the floor, you can just air walk your hands from one side to the other. Main thing is keeping the legs straight as you reach down. So we'll just do a few more from side to side. Okay, and then we'll carefully come back up. Okay, so next we're going to do some kicks across the body. So stand on one leg, kick across to the side. Just go as high as you feel comfortable. So warming up the hamstrings as we kick across. And then stop there. So we're going to do some side bends now to warm up our obliques along the side of the body. So feet hip width apart, take your hand down the side towards your knee, alternate sides. We'll do 20 reps. And then stop there. So we're going to do a few on the mat now, or carpet at home. So start on all fours, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And we're going to round our spine, bring our chin onto our chest, and then we're going to come through, bring your head forward. So breathe in as you round the spine, and then drop the shoulder blades, bring your head forward as you breathe out. So being an angry cat, arch back, and then a happy cat, head through, breathe out. And this is good for spine and back mobility and flexibility. Mine's quite locked up at the moment, so I'm struggling quite a bit with this one. Okay, next one, we're going to lie on our back. We have our knees bent to 45 degrees, hands outside at shoulder height, and you're just going to take your knees down each way. So this is just going to help open up our back and our hips. So you're trying to keep the top half of your body and your shoulders on the mat as you take the knees down to the side to help free up your back. We'll do one more each side, and then we're going to get into the static stretching. Okay, stop there. So now we're going to go into static stretching, so we're holding the stretches in a static position. So first stretch we're going to do is a stretch for the glutes. So you're going to bring both knees towards your chest, lie flat with your head and shoulders back on the mat, keep your back flat, pull your knees in towards your chest. I'm going to hold this for 30 seconds, stretching your glutes and your back. And stop there. Next stretch is for the hamstrings. So you're going to pull one leg straight towards you, head and shoulders flat on the mat, keep your back down. The other leg can be straight on the ground or it can be bent. The main thing is that your back is flat on the ground as you pull that leg straight towards you. You're going to do 2 times 15 seconds for this one. So hold 15 to start with. Then we're going to have a deep inhale, a deep exhale, and we're going to increase the stretch. Okay, then have a deep inhale. As you exhale, increase the stretch and put it closer towards you. And then hold for another 15 seconds. So this stretches the hamstrings and the back, and also the glutes. Mainly the hamstrings. And then swap sides. So pull the other leg straight towards you. Other leg can be flat or it can be bent, up to you. Holding for 15 to start with, followed by a deep inhale and a deep exhale, and we'll put it closer. Okay, deep inhale. As you exhale, put it closer towards you and increase the stretch. Hold for another 15 seconds. Try and breathe freely as you hold it. And we never want any sharp pains when we stretch, just to the point of a strong stretch. And then back down. Next stretch is figure 4 stretch, so stretching your glutes, piriformis, deep in the bottom and your back. Put your foot across your thigh just above your knee, hook round your thigh and then pull it towards your chest. You're going to do 2 times 15 seconds with this one as well. So back flat, head and shoulders down. Pull it towards you till you feel a strong stretch. And then take a deep inhale. As you exhale, put it closer towards you. And now hold for another 15 seconds to increase the stretch. And then we're going to swap sides. So foot across your thigh just above the knee, hook around the leg and pull it towards you. Head and shoulders flat on the mat. 2 times 15 second hold. And then take a deep breath in, and as you breathe out, put it closer towards you. Hold for another 15 seconds. So this one's particularly useful if you're sat down for long periods, like you probably will be at the moment if you're stuck inside. And then back down. Next, you can lie on your front or your side. You're going to pull one foot towards your bottom to stretch your quads at the front of the leg. So you can either do it lying like this, or you can lie on your side and pull the foot towards the bottom to try and get a stretch through the quads. If you're more flexible and advanced, you can also pull both feet towards you and get the stretch that way. But we either want to hold for 15 seconds on one leg or 30 seconds with the 2 legs. Okay, so if you're holding with one, swap legs now and do the other side. Okay, next stretch is for our back and our lats. So we're going to do a modified child's pose. Start on your knees, have your hands out in front of you and bring your bum onto your heel. You're going to hold this one for 30 seconds. So just try and relax and breathe freely. Okay, next stretch, we're going to stretch our abdominals. So you're going to lie on your front, hands outside your shoulders, and then come up until you feel a stretch through your abs. You're going to hold this for 20 seconds. Try and breathe freely and don't hold your breath. Okay, next stretch is for our inner thighs. So we're going to start sitting upright, press your feet together, push your knees down, then we're going to lie on our back and have our hands to the side of our body. So keep pressing your knees down until you feel a stretch, and then just relax and sink into the floor for 30 seconds. So just deep inhale and exhale, enjoy that pose and that stretch. So again, a nice stretch for our inner thighs, our hips and our back. Hold a bit longer. Okay, and we're going to come up. So next stretch we're going to do standing up. So if you stand up carefully, just going to stretch our shoulders. So if you pull your arm across your body, hook it up and then look over your shoulder. Just going to stretch our shoulders. We're going to do 20 seconds each side. And then swap over, do the other arm, the other shoulder. Just pulling the shoulder away from the joint to get a stretch. Next stretch for the triceps, hand on the top of the back, hand on the elbow. If you can't hold from the top, you can just push from the front. So you're going to stretch down the back of the arm, the triceps. Swap over, do the other arm. Hold for 15. Okay, next stretch is for the lats and the obliques along the side of the body. So we're going to have our feet outside shoulder width, hand down the side of the knee, and then the other hand over the top. I'm going to hold this for 20 seconds each side. And then we'll go over to the other side. So get a stretch down the side of the body. Hold it for 20 and don't hold your breath. Okay, come back up carefully. Next stretch is for our traps, so upper traps along the side of our neck and the mid traps. So we're just going to take our ear down towards the shoulder. Very good. Should get a stretch down the side of the neck. Don't worry if you can't get your ear down towards the shoulder as much as I can. Like I say, it's all about doing it regularly to improve on the flexibility and the suppleness of each individual muscle. Okay, and then if you take a deep breath in, as you breathe out, take it further down and then hold for another 15 seconds. Okay, carefully bring your head back to the middle, and then we're going to go down the other way. So take it down towards the shoulder. Try and keep your shoulders level and try not to let this shoulder raise as you take it down. Hold for 15 to start with. You should feel a nice stretch down here. If you feel a sharp pain, just ease off it until you feel a stretch. And then take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, take it further down and then hold for another 15 seconds. And then bring it back to the middle again carefully. Okay, next you're going to turn your head to 45 degrees, have your hand on your head and then bring your chin down towards your chest. This is going to stretch your levator scapulae, so it's another deeper neck muscle along the side of your neck. You're going to do 2 times 20, as in 20 seconds one side, 20 seconds the other side with this one. And then bring your head back up, bring it to the middle, turn 45 degrees the other way, hand on your head, chin down towards your chest, hold for 20. And then back to the middle. Next stretch is for the chest, shoulders and biceps. So you need a wall or a pole, something you can place your palm against. So feet parallel with the wall or pole, hand behind you at shoulder height, press the palm in, keep the arms straight. Should feel a stretch through the chest, shoulder and maybe the biceps if they're particularly tight. And then we'll swap sides. So swap, turn the other way, feet parallel with the wall, hand behind you at shoulder height, press the palm in, keeping the arms straight. Okay, so last stretch is for the calves, front leg bent, back leg straight, dig the back heel and hold for 20 seconds each side. You can lean on a wall if you need to help with your balance or to help you get the stretch. And then swap sides, do the other side. Okay, and then stop there. So that's this week's stretch class all done. I will see you again next week. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay safe and stay well.